prefer doing a compost above ground. And when you do your composting above ground, well, lagay ka lang ng 4 na poles, put a net around it, or whatever protective material you have in your home, and then you put in all your organic waste. Waste from your kitchen, waste from your yard, everything that's organic. And then, layer it with ammonium sulfate or chicken dung. Well, the purpose of ammonium sulfate or chicken dung is that they're good nitrogen activators. And your compost will be decomposed by microbes that need nitrogen. So, put in some ammonium sulfate or chicken dung or actually any other manure. Ang maganda lang sa ammonium sulfate and chicken dung is, based on my experience, mas mabilis yung epekto decomposition. Then you add another layer of organic waste and then soak it with water. On the 5th layer, you add lime, just a sprinkle of lime. Because lime is actually calcium, and it also helps in the decomposition of your compost. Then you add another layer for organic waste, and then soak it again with water. And that's just the simple procedure of making a compost. You keep on building up your compost until you reach the layer that you desire. And in about 2 or 3 months, you have compost ready for use. The more you turn your compost and mix it, well, it hastens the composition, so mas mabilis yung processing. Another way of doing a compost, which I used to practice yung tinamad, I just get a sack, tapon ko lahat yung mga kitchen refuse, waste, cut them into small pieces, and then put them in nylon sacks and duwanan ko na lang sa corner. Sometimes I mix some manure. But it takes quite a little bit of time. Although, if you keep on turning it, you have compost ready for use in naman. So, ikut-ikutin mo lang yun, i-ano mo lang siya, and then you'll be able to have compost ready for use. In composting manure, whichever is available in your vicinity, like cow's manure, horse manure, or whatever, just put it in a shady location, cover it with straw, soil, or whatever, and then leave it for 3 to 6 months, and you'll have your composted manure. One way of knowing that the manure has already reached its level of decomposition is that when it doesn't have any smell anymore. So you have to look at it and see if it still has a smell, because that's usually ammonia. And if you don't smell anything, that's good enough. So you've done your compost, you have your soil, and now you're ready to look for containers. Another advantage of container farming is that you learn to recycle. So you're actually doing good by not throwing your whatever containers is available in your home. You can use plastic cups, tin cans, tires, and as in this slide, native baskets, household wares, bottles, even your bottled water containers. You can cut that in half, and that can be a container for your vegetables and plants. Now, for tin containers, tasan mo lang man yan. Okay mo na yung tanim mo doon. Okay na yan. For gallons, you can cut them in half. Use the lower part as a stand-up pot, and the upper half for your hanging plants. For bamboos, yes, you can just bore holes in that, just above the nose. Cut square rectangle windows on alternate sides. Make a stand, and then you're ready. So hindi masyado siya mahirap gawin. You can plant bongo, you can plant alugbati on these bamboo poles. This is another version of that bamboo pole, except that we use the recycled tires as a base. Good soil on your tire and some string or tie wire. You can use this for your alugbati. So meron na kayo kaagad na prepared na kayo for Christmas, because this would look like a Christmas tree. And we even have one here na ginawa din namin, but we planted tomatoes. So here are some examples of plants in containers. You've got ubi plant in sacks. You've got hot pepper, tomato, and pineapple in baskets. And you've got carrots in bamboo tubes. Even pandan in a barrel and gabi in in tin cans. Mushrooms can be grown in baskets. And for your recycled tires, you can grow pechay and also peanuts in the basket. So actually, whatever container can be used. It can be as long as you've got the soil, as long as you've got the right medium, you can grow plants in almost anything. So dapat wala na tayong itapon ng mga plastic. No? Wala na tayong itapon ng mga kung ano container ng natin. Even your ceramics can be used. So now, you're ready to look for your seeds. You can either buy fruits and vegetables, which I also did. Initially, bili ako ng medyo hinug na papaya, bili ako ng mga medyo hinug na, and then talong, and then I'll gather the seeds, dry them in the sun, and then wait for at least 24 hours. Unfortunately, mas mabilis yung mga ibons kaysa sa akin. So when I get home, nakain na ng ibon, or nakain na ng dagang, or worse, nalipad na ng hangin. So wala din maiiwan. So maghahanap ka ng mga seeds mo. Another thing that I did was I asked from the neighbors. May mga tanim-tanim na gulay na meron silang outgrowths. Hihingi ako niyan. Yung mga luya nila na tinatapon naman yung masyadong maliliit na meron ng tumutubo, hiningi ko yan sa kanila. That works for a little while, maybe after a month. So, magpagulo ka na sa kanila. No? So, I have to look for another source of seeds. I used to get some of my seeds from the States, pero nag-germinate, but they don't grow well sa climate natin. Meron din ibang seeds from stores, kaya lang yung sa available in the stores, tsamba-tsamba. Minsan tutubo, minsan hindi. So maraming nagaganyan. So some of you have experienced that, no? Kapag bili mo ng seeds, tutubo yung iba hindi. So it might be because of the time that they live in the shelves. So fortunately for me, I've met Celes, who's going to do a showcase, a film showing later on from Harvest Agribusiness. Their seeds come from Taiwan, and their seeds are actually acclimatized to our temperature. So if you've seen yung last picture with my family, with my wife, I was able to grow lettuces in the city. Hindi kailangan malaki, hindi kailangan na andun ka sa Eden o andun ka sa Baguio to grow lettuces. You can grow it right in your home. If you got the right seeds, pwede na siya. And that was one of the reasons why I got featured in that magazine, because they were amazed that I was growing seeds right in the city kung saan mainit. I was even, before I left for the States, I was even growing lettuces here sa beach area. We would have visitors from DA coming from Los Baños, and they'd take pictures, they'd take videos of the lettuces. Kasi ginagrow namin sa init, cauliflowers and everything. And maybe if you have the time for those in Davao, you can come and visit us. We're slowly building up our garden, and you'll see this all there. So, may seeds ka na, may soil ka na, may container ka na. Now you're ready for planting. And there are two types of seeds. Tinignan ko ito, naghanap ako sa internet because that's always my source of information from the internet. Self-study kasi yung ginawa ko. And I couldn't find a clear explanation why you have to plant a seed